It's 2 a.m. and your baby has been screaming for 2 hours straight. You've tried everything: feeding, burping, rocking, singing, but nothing works. You're exhausted, frustrated, and wondering if you're failing as a parent. But what if I told you there's a scientifically proven method that can stop colic crying in just 5 minutes? This technique is based on pediatric research and has helped millions of desperate parents around the world. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to calm your colicky baby fast. First, let's understand what you're dealing with. Colic crying is not normal baby crying. Normal crying has a reason: hunger, dirty diaper, or tiredness. But colic crying is different. It's intense, high-pitched screaming that seems to come from nowhere. Your baby's face turns red, their fists clench, and their legs pull up toward their belly. This typically happens between 6 p.m. and midnight, earning it the nickname, witching hours. The crying can last for hours, and here's the frustrating part: all your usual soothing methods fail. Feeding doesn't help. Rocking doesn't work. Even holding them close seems to make it worse. That's because colic crying triggers a different response in babies, and you need a completely different approach to stop it. The good news is, there is a solution, and it works fast. The 5S method. Introduction, 4560 seconds. The solution is called the 5S method, developed by world-renowned pediatrician Dr. Harvey Karp. This isn't some random parenting hack from the internet. Dr. Karp spent decades studying infant behavior and discovered something shocking. Every baby is born with a built-in calming reflex, but most parents never learn how to activate it. The 5S method triggers this natural switch that instantly transforms a screaming baby into a calm one. The 5 techniques are swaddle, side position, shush, swing, and suck. Each one mimics the conditions inside the womb, where your baby felt completely safe and peaceful. When you combine these techniques correctly, they create a powerful calming effect that works like magic. Thousands of pediatricians now recommend this method because the results are immediate and dramatic. In clinical studies, over 90% of colicky babies stopped crying within minutes. Here's exactly how to do it. The first S is swaddle, and this is where most parents get it wrong. You can't just loosely wrap your baby and expect it to work. The swaddle must be tight, especially around the arms. Think of it like a gentle hug that never lets go. Start with a large blanket and lay it flat like a diamond. Fold the top corner down about 6 inches. Place your baby's shoulders just below that fold. Take the left corner and wrap it across your baby's body, tucking it under their back. The arm should be straight down, not bent. Now take the bottom corner and fold it up over the feet. Finally, take the right corner and wrap it snugly across the chest and tuck it in. The swaddle should be tight enough that your baby can't break free, but loose around the hips for healthy development. This recreates the snug feeling of the womb where movement was limited and everything felt secure. Many parents make the mistake of swaddling too loosely because they worry about comfort, but babies actually crave this tight embrace. It's not restricting them, it's comforting them. The second S is the side or stomach position, and this technique alone can stop crying in many babies. Never put a baby on their stomach to sleep, but for soothing, it's incredibly effective. Hold your baby face down along your forearm with their head in your palm and their belly resting on your arm. Their legs should straddle your elbow. This position puts gentle pressure on their tummy, which helps release trapped gas that often causes colic pain. The pressure also stimulates the same feeling they had in the womb when they were curled up tight. You can also hold them on their side against your chest, supporting their head and neck. The key is that their back should never touch a surface while they're crying. The back lying position actually triggers more crying because it activates their startle reflex. This is why laying a colicky baby in their crib often makes the screaming worse. The moment you flip them to their side or tummy, you'll often see an immediate change in their crying. Their whole body relaxes because you've switched off that panic mode and activated their calming system instead. The third S is shush, but not the quiet shush shush you might think. Inside the womb, your baby heard constant noise louder than a vacuum cleaner. The sound of your heartbeat, blood flowing, and digestive system created a continuous whooshing that never stopped. Babies actually find silence stressful because it's completely unnatural to them. To calm a crying baby, you need to make a loud shush sound right next to their ear. The volume should match or exceed their crying level. If they're screaming at full volume, your shushing needs to be just as loud. This isn't harmful to their hearing because it's the same volume they heard for 9 months in the womb. White noise machines work perfectly for this, but you can also use a hair dryer, vacuum cleaner, or even a phone app with white noise. The key is consistency and volume. Quiet shushing won't work on a baby in full crying mode. You need to get their attention first with loud white noise, then gradually lower the volume as they calm down. This sound literally hijacks their nervous system and forces them into a relaxed state. The fourth S is swing, and this means rhythmic movement that mimics life in the womb. Your baby spent 9 months floating and bouncing gently with every step you took, every breath you breathe. Complete stillness feels wrong to them, which is why many babies cry when you stop moving. The swing motion should be small and fast, not big and slow. Think of it like jiggling Jell-O, not pushing a playground swing. Support your baby's head and neck, then make quick, tiny movements side to side or up and down. The motion should be no more than an inch in each direction, but rapid and rhythmic. You can also try the baby dance, where you bounce gently on your toes while holding them upright against your chest. Walking around while patting their bottom works too. The key is finding that sweet spot of movement that matches their energy level. Frantic crying needs faster jiggling, while whimpering needs gentler swaying. Many parents make the mistake of big, slow rocking motions, but babies need that quick, constant movement they felt in the womb. Baby swings and bouncers can help, but nothing replaces the human touch and the ability to adjust the motion based on their response. The fifth and final S is suck, and this is often the magic ingredient that makes everything else work. Sucking is one of the most powerful calming reflexes babies have. It's not just about nutrition, it's about comfort and nervous system regulation. The moment something touches the roof of their mouth, their brain sends calming signals throughout their body. A pacifier works best, but if you don't have one, your clean pinky finger works just as well. Place it in their mouth pad side up, so they can suck on the soft part of your fingertip. You'll feel their whole body relax as the sucking reflex kicks in. Some parents worry about creating bad habits, but during colic episodes, survival mode trumps perfect parenting rules. You can establish better sleep habits later when everyone is getting rest. The sucking motion also helps release gas bubbles that get trapped in their digestive system. This is why many babies calm down during feeding, even when they're not hungry. The rhythmic sucking massages their digestive tract and provides the deep comfort they crave. If your baby spits out the pacifier, keep trying. Sometimes it takes a few attempts before they accept it and the reflex kicks in. Here's where the magic happens. Using 1S technique might help a little, but combining all 5 creates an unstoppable calming force. Start with a tight swaddle when your baby first shows signs of fussiness. If crying escalates, move to the side or stomach position while maintaining the swaddle. Add loud shushing directly in their ear, then begin the jiggling motion while they're on their side. Finally, offer the pacifier or your finger to suck on. This combination hits every calming trigger simultaneously. Think of it like entering a combination lock. Each S is a number in the sequence, and when you hit all 5 in the right order, the crying stops like magic. If one technique isn't working alone, don't give up and try the next one. Layer them together. Swaddle plus side position plus shushing plus swinging plus sucking equals one calm baby. The process should take less than 5 minutes once you get the hang of it. Some babies respond immediately to just 2 or 3 of the S techniques, while others need all 5 working together. Pay attention to which combination works best for your specific baby, because every child has their preferred sequence. The key is persistence and proper technique. Half-hearted attempts won't activate the calming reflex, but when done correctly, the results are almost miraculous. Before you try the 5S method, make sure you've covered the basics. Check if your baby needs a diaper change, has been fed recently, or needs to burp. Sometimes what looks like colic is actually a simple need that hasn't been met. However, if you've tried these basics and the crying continues, don't waste time second-guessing yourself. Move straight to the 5S method. Remember, this technique works best when you're calm and confident. Babies can sense your stress and anxiety, which makes their crying worse. Take a deep breath, remind yourself that this is temporary, and that you have the tools to fix it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to put your baby in a safe place like their crib and take a 2-minute break to collect yourself. A calm parent is more effective than a frantic one. Also, know when to seek help. If crying lasts more than 3 hours daily, happens more than 3 days a week, or you notice signs of illness like fever or poor feeding, contact your pediatrician. Most colic resolves by 4 months of age, but you don't have to suffer through it alone. Now you have the exact same method that has saved millions of parents from sleepless nights and endless frustration. Try the 5S method tonight when your baby starts crying, and prepare to be amazed by how quickly it works. If this video helped you, please subscribe to this channel for more science-based parenting tips that actually work. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest content. And here's the most important part: share your success story in the comments below. Tell other desperate parents how the 5S method worked for your baby. Your experience could be the encouragement another parent needs to try this technique. Remember, you're not failing as a parent when your baby cries for hours. You just needed the right tools, and now you have them. Good luck, and sweet dreams to you and your little one.